Hi guys, this is Anders, and today we're going to have a little look at the Verbsuite Classics, specifically the FG480, which is impulse responses from the Lexicon, which we have here, the Relab version of the Lexicon 480 that is. Now what I've done here, I've taken the large hall preset from both and tweaked them a little bit because they were ever so slightly different. The key thing to note here, the Verbsuite Classics is around 6 decibels louder than the Lexicon here. I'd assume that's going to be to do with the impulse responses used in Verbsuite Classics and how that when you pour a signal into that, it's applying a lot more level to it than the Lexicon, which is not IR based and is in fact doing the math to then put an output. So I've matched them here on the buses. I've dropped one about 3 and then pushed that forward about 3, 6 decibels in total. They sound very, very similar as we'd expect, but there are some differences. We're just going to have a little listen to them. I've got a recording here of just a window pane with rain coming on it, just to give something to give texture to that's really obvious when we add reverb. So we should have a listen to that naked, and then I'm just going to swap between the two. I'm going to go Verbsuites first and then the Lexicon. So there's a lot more mids being added into the Verbsuite Classics one, but the top end of them sounds very similar. Just that difference in level there, it does seem to fluctuate quite a bit between the two, but they're both really nice sounding. Key differences between the two, it's the Verbsuite Classics is very non-tweakable. We've got the width, which seems to be adding that has delay. We've got the chorus, wet, dry, attack, pre-delay, decay. That's literally it. In the Lexicon 480, for example, I can build the entire reverb up from scratch because this is algorithm based rather than taking an impulse response. So we can work from these absolutely, and it's got a few different options of impulse responses to give us a good start. But that is what the Verbsuite Classics is designed to be. It's impulse responses from some of the most renowned units, and it's at their most useful options and their most useful functions, whereas the LX480 here is a from the ground rebuild of the Lexicon digitally rather than being a hardware unit. To be honest, I prefer the Lexicon 480 because I love the tweakability and I love being able to tweak it exactly how I want it to sound in a track. But this sounds very good. It sounds really really nice and lush, and it's really tweakable. You won't get lost and you won't lose time tweaking it. You can put it on, get the sound you're after, leave it be. Whereas the Lexicon lends itself to flicking through page after page of options and tweakability. But that's what I love it for. All in all though, sounding spot on so far.